damn. It's a motherfucking roller coaster ride. Life is a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. Just like Joe Budden's life. Joe Budden just recently came out and said that he likes men and women. He likes his back door to be opened. It's horrible. It's crazy. All these years, I'm starting to think it's the trend. I'm starting to think this is just a trend thing. These motherfuckers is crazy. They going overboard. They going overboard with the shits. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk about it before Chef get here because he going to hop in his bag and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Like, you chose now. Like, Did you know they got a CEO of the LGBTQ their community? They have a CEO. The CEO said that the baby is allowed to do shows again. Who the fuck gave her the motherfucking wand of understanding so she can tell a motherfucker when he could perform? Cause the motherfucker don't fuck with y'all. That's crazy. The world is getting crazy, bro. I get it, Joe. I understand your logic, Joe. I get it. Can't beat him. You try and join him. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. But there's no such thing as a bisexual man. You're gay. You're a homosexual. If a man likes his back door open, he is a homosexual. Period. Ain't no I like girls a little bit. Like, you had all the baddest bitches the last 20 years. You had all the baddest bitches, and you just wanted your back door open? Like, come on, yo. That's a smack in the face to straight niggas, yo. Real rap, bro. This whole LGBTRO Rockefeller shit, all this shit that's going on right now, is a fucking smack in the face to fucking straight people.
Somebody just did the Deagle
like, the fuck?
Got Santa in his
Snoop.
Working around the clock.
I like Snoop.
Holidays are here, so the child don't stop.
It just came out of nowhere.
Oh, it's Christmas, so child. Ho, ho, ho. You know I got my gold leaf on the way, on a solid gold tray, on a solid gold sleigh. Ice skating to your dough when the snow falls. Carbonara with them dough balls.
I sent you some music real quick, though.
Oh, you guys?
Oh, yeah. We gonna talk, though. I sent it to your email, but
Solid.
we definitely gonna talk about that for sure.
Bet. Like, yo, like, it's definitely, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to get into some music, then I'm going to get back into this whole Joe Budden thing. Because I tell you this much, man. I tell you this much. It's a smack in the face. Being straight is like, it's like a lost thing. It's like, yo, it's like, damn.
I feel like being straight means that you're an outlaw.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? It's
for
like
real.
It's like the opposite of
how it used to be.
Right. So you like, man, so am I in contempt of some? This is the weirdest switch up
everything
in the world. Yeah, man, it's the weirdest.
It's crazy.
In the world. It's crazy because I'm older. So back in the day, it's like
right.
We looked at it like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but your preference and how you take care of your intimate business is none of my concern.
That's your business.
Right, it's your business. I don't have no concern.
To do with the world.
Right. So when that became even to having a race,
right,
that's when it just got complicated.
Yeah, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
They get more shit done than the black community has gotten done in the last 60 years.
Now, one thing I will say is that, like, I've learned to be honest about my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes as a straight person, you have to stand up. I'm not saying I'm trying to kill nobody or nothing like that, but it's just saying that, look, I stand up for what I believe in. It doesn't mean that I'm coming down on you. I'm just saying that I'm going to stand firm on where I'm at. And I just think we got to stay, we got to be open to being able to speak freely. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to condemn anybody for their choices, but I'm also going to stand firm on where I feel about the nuclear family, which is the core family structure, which is a man, a woman, and a child. I'm still going to hold firm to that, and I'm still going to hold firm to traditional values. And I think we've lost that, bro. I think we've lost all of that, man. And it's crazy because with social media now, it's now the opinion of the popular the popular vote, not even of social media. So now a person can be canceled based on social media's popular vote, not even because they did something illegal, but it's a
social media say you cancel, then
you cancel. You're gonna get canceled, and that's the way it goes. And so right now, we're just trying to get to a place where, I'm not out here to fight or battle against them, but I am here to stand firm.
No, facts.
And I think sometimes, you have to like look them directly in their eye when they say you're a homophobe. Nah. I'm just standing firm on where I'm at.
I just don't fuck with what y'all get into. That's
I just
all.
don't mess with y'all. And I think sometimes you have to
That's
also.
Okay.
I think sometimes you have to tell them the truth. Sometimes you got to tell them straight up. That's not my preference. And sometimes they be like, "Well, we must fight." I'm like, that's not my preference.
Right.
And so sometimes we got to leave it at that and keep it moving.
It's the cool thing to do. Joe Budden's fucking gay now.
Now here's
what type of shit is that?
Now here's the deal.
Lil Nas X put up a post 2 weeks ago like, man, I'm tired of being gay. What's next? Like, what type of weird shit is niggas on?
I'm gonna tell you something.
It's like it's not cool to like bitches.
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. And
you make more money if you're part of their community. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
And that's the thing about this
CEO.
And that's the thing about this world right now is that people are getting famous off infamy.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to remember, a person like Nas X, right? He is not famous, he is infamous.
Facts.
Right? So this is what's happening, right? Let's say you have a person who we don't like. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to sit and watch a Nas X video ever. I can't even stomach it, right?
I'll never watch a video.
But here's the deal, right? But this is the interesting trick about infamy. Right now, we're on a radio show talking about Lil Nas X right now.
Being talked about.
Right. So a person is going to be like, whether you like them or not, right? Somebody's going to go take a look at whatever situation is going on, even Joe Budden's. Right. Somebody's going to look and take a look. And here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing about Joe Budden's. Joe Budden's, in my opinion, is a troll. Okay. Joe Budden is the ultimate troll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's funny about this is Joe Budden knows all this is out, and on his Twitter, he's like, yeah, let's keep it moving around. Let's keep it circulating.
Right.
And I feel that he's trying to prove a point. Okay. And in the end, I feel like what he wants to prove is how far and how wide all of this is going to go. I don't think Joe Budden is gay. I think that he's a troll, and I think he's trying to see how much publicity he can get out of it to prove a point. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Because he'll be bigger. If Joe Budden's bisexual, he's a bigger brand than if he's straight.
Absolutely. And
that's fucking crazy.
And the same thing,
like,
and even
I want my back door penetrated so my money goes up. Like, that's crazy.
And even if he call it off. Right, even if he just I'm playing, which I'm trolling.
He'll still get.
Still get. So now he got more publicity. More.
That's crazy,
right? So
I went there.
So a person like Lil Nas X, right? Do you remember a guy that was on YouTube? I forgot his name, but he was like some weird retarded singer. He was like
Ice JJ Fish.
Okay, so think about Ice JJ Fish when he came out with that song On the Floor. Cass was like, "Yo, man, you got to see this shit. This is the craziest looking nigga I've ever seen in my life." So what'd you do? Right. Yep.
Yeah,
so what'd you do? You watched it. You laughed.
You got the click. He got signed.
Mm-hmm. And here's the deal. His video On the Floor has over almost 80 million views.
That's crazy.
Right? But it's not about being famous. It's infamy.
Yeah. Because he's not famous for nothing.
No, he's infamous. And we have to start talking about infamy. We have to start turning our backs to infamy. It has nothing to do with whether somebody gay, this, straight, whatever. Like Lizzo walking around looking like a potato sack. Infamy.
She's not famous for shit.
Infamous.
She's infamous because she's fat and she wears no clothes.
But here's the funny part about it.
That shit's fucking crazy. But I hate America. I hate it here.
Yeah, this is the thing about
it.
We talk about it, and guess what? It gets more views.
Yeah.
So now
she's crazy.
She has achieved her goal. Right?
Yo.
Her goal to be infamous has now given her a platform. Right now, Joe Budden's, not to say that he don't have a platform,
but he got a bigger platform because he's gay.
Yes. And
It's
guess
fucking
what?
crazy, yo.
And the funny thing about it,
Like,
he
that's
probably
crazy.
And he probably ain't even gay. That's the funny part about the whole story.
You seen what Tahiri came out, all his bitches over the last 20 years,
Yep.
they said, look, he might be a woman beater, but he's no bisexual.
Exactly.
Like, come on, yo.
Y'all gonna
Like,
believe this?
Come on,
Y'all
yo.
believe in
Like,
this?
come
Like-
on, yo. Like, but I can't just, you know what I mean, dismiss it. Cause like,
But
it's the
here's-
cool thing to do.
Yeah, but he's trying.
They got a CEO, bro.
Yeah,
They have a CEO they have somebody
Right.
at the top of their chain.
I would say like this.
How the fuck? Like,
I'm a-
where's the black CEO at?
Yo, I'm going.
Like, this shit is crazy, bro.
Yep.
Like, we live in a fucked up world. We live in a world where if you're gay, you have the ability to one day be a CEO of the LGBT ROC Rockefeller for Life community. It's fucking crazy, bro. But if you straight, you just gotta keep grinding. Like, if you go gay, if you like your back door open, you make more money. That's crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. But if I like vagina, I'm weird because I don't fuck with what y'all do.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Like, I just think it's crazy, bro.
No, it's wild, bro. And right now, we're in a time where,
Like, it's crazy.
like, think about it like
Hate
this.
America.
Think about it like this. Black Lives Matter website.
Black Lives Matter kills me. I hate it.
Think about it like this.
I hate Black Lives Matter.
You go to Black
I hope
Lives
they all
Matter.
burn.
You go to Black Lives Matter
Piss me off.
website.
They just like the LGBT
No,
ROC
no,
Rockefeller for Life
I'm
community.
gonna take it even further. The head of the Black Lives Matter movement
Is white.
No, well, he's just the person who's funding it. But really, the heads of those is 2 transgender and 1 lesbian female.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is correct.
That's why, yo, I knew it was something off with them niggas. I knew it was something off with them niggas, bro.
And
I knew it was something
take
off
it-
with Black Lives. I did not know that they were ran by transgender and lesbos.
Now-
I did not know that.
Now I'm gonna take it even further. I'm gonna take
They ran. You
now,
serious?
yeah, of course.
The
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter is ran by transmissions and lesbos.
the
is
organization.
what you're saying.
The organization.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now
That's crazy.
So now I'm gonna take it even further.
That's
Now,
crazy.
If you
It's
go to their
ridiculous.
website, which is the Black Lives Matter website,
Yo, I'm
okay?
going to it right now.
We're gonna go to their website, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to their we're gonna go to their mission statement.
Type Black Lives Matter.
That is correct. Their website. They have a
Black
website.
Lives Matter. Yo, this is crazy.
We gonna go into it.
Only gay people can successfully cancel someone. Facts. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
facts. If you're not gay, don't even try to cancel nobody. Because it ain't worth it. If you don't like your back door open, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you don't matter. Is what they is where's the mission statement?
Let's go there.
Go to the about part about Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it herstory?
Okay.
Why
now,
the fuck is it herstory?
now we're getting somewhere.
So this is if Black Lives Matter isn't even for men. This is another thing I want to say, yo. We as men, yo, we need real shit, yo. We as men, right? And I don't mean to be rude right now, but I mean straight men. Like, we as straight men need to stand our ground because there's a lot of fuck shit going on out here, and we dying. We dying out here in these streets. They think it's a such thing as a bisexual man. You can like a girl and get your back door open. It's so much shit that's fucking wrong with the world we live in. And then you got fucking Black Lives Matter fucking herstory. What the fuck is herstory? About fucking transmission and 2 lesbos. It's fucking horrible.
Okay, so this
This is fucking in 2013.
so
3
this-
radical black.
So I'm gonna
organizers.
read this. I'm gonna read this, y'all. So I'm gonna read
fucking
this.
horrible.
So I'm gonna read this. I
Stand
don't,
on straight is the new slogan. I'm getting t-shirts made this week.
So this is the thing. So we're gonna go into something even more deeper than that. So let's say, for instance, right now, I don't want you to jump over the table on this one, but you're probably gonna jump on the table. But I'm gonna read this to you.
All right,
This
I'm
is
listening.
this is what they believe. Okay. So I want you to jump on the table. So I'm gonna read this to you. I'm gonna read this verbatim right now. I want you to hold your peace.
All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna hold my peace. Hold on.
Okay,
Let
so-
me get a lighter.
I want you to
let
get.
me get a lighter.
I want you
Let
to
me light my. Let me light. I need
get your balance. I want you.
I need some marijuana. This is beyond crazy. I gotta light my marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm here.
All right. So
All right, I'm
now
quiet.
this is what they believe now. This is their mission. This is what they believe. This is what we believe. Okay. So let's read it. Okay. Off top. I'm gonna get to the they go through a whole bunch of regular shit.
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit.
Right. So I'm gonna get to the we make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. We are self-reflective and do work required to dismantle cisgender privilege. Now, what is cisgender?
I was about to ask you, what is cisgender?
Cisgender.
There's a million genders out here.
No,
It's over 75 of them.
cisgender means straight. Okay?
So they trying to get rid of straight niggas.
dismantle. So let's
They want to dismantle. I'm not quiet. I'm gonna let you.
That's what I'm saying. Before you jump on it, I'm
reading their website.
I'm reading it out loud.
This is their website, y'all.
I'm gonna read it again.
Everybody out here that talk about BLM
So I'm gonna
and
read it.
Black Lives Matter,
Read it
dick
again.
eating and shit.
Yep.
Cause they fucking
I'ma
they
read it
don't
again.
know they fucking history. This is the fucking history of Black Lives Matter.
You just gotta read. So I'm gonna read it again.
This is the BLM fucking
This
mission
is the BLM
statement.
mission statement. This is what they believe. What we believe.
What
Okay.
they believe.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Okay.
What they believe, not we. What they believe.
Yeah, so
Every
I'ma
word
read
is
it.
coming from the BLM mission statement.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read it again. We are self-reflective and do work required to dismantle cisgender
Which is straight.
privilege and uplift black trans folk, especially black trans women who continue to be disproportionately impacted trans antagonistic violence. We build a space that affirms black women and is free of sexism, misogyny, and environments in which men are centered.
We ain't the center of shit.
We gonna keep going. We practice I'm just trying to just hold it together. Okay, I'm reading. All right, here we go. We practice empathy. We engage comrades with the intent to learn and connect to their extents. We make our spaces family friendly and enable parents to fully participate with their children. We dismantle patriarchal practice. Patriarch is male.
Yeah, male
dominance.
Male dominance.
Like matrix, right? So it's male.
You're the patriarch of your family.
Right, like male
running your
leadership.
shit.
Male leadership.
Facts.
We dismantle the patriarchal practice that requires mothers to work double shifts so that they can mother in private even as they participate in public justice work. Now this right here is the number
SOS. Standoff Street.
Yep. So this is the number one. I'm gonna tell you this is the craziest part of this whole thing. I'm gonna tell you this craziest
That's
part.
genocide. Yo, I was just about to say that, Juicy. That's genocide.
Upcoming. So
That is genocide.
So now I'm gonna say this. Now this is the most
fucking genocide.
Now this is the craziest part of the whole thing. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure. Okay? So what is
That's because they want a bunch of transies running shit.
Now what is the nuclear family?
They can't even run their own mental fucking sanity. How the fuck you gonna run a fucking family?
Now
and you're mentally fucked up.
Now let me explain that.
You don't even believe you're fucking what you are.
Yep.
And you think you can run a fucking family, yo?
Come
on, yo.
Yeah, so
and then y'all got the nerve to say that. Yo, all right, keep going.
So keep going. I know. That's what I said.
Yo, this is crazy, yo.
I'm breaking your world down even further. This is getting even darker. Okay, so look.
Can I get another light, please?
So
My shit.
So I'm gonna read it again.
Appreciate you.
So I'm gonna read it again for you. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family. So let me explain what nuclear means.
Right.
Nuclear means
Core.
Trinity, a man, a woman, and a child.
Facts.
That's what nuclear means. When they say that, they're not trying to say a man, a woman, and a child. They say nuclear family because that's what a nuclear family. When we were raised back in the 40s and 50s, they promoted the nuclear family. They promoted the man going out to work.
Facts.
The woman staying home with the kids and the children going to school.
Yep.
Right? So I'm gonna read it one more time so that the people that ain't listening understand. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other's as extended families and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to a degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable.
Yo, you know what?
Where the man at? Didn't you hear the man in it?
It's not about us. It's never been about us. It's not about us. We as men get that. That's why we act the fucking way we act.
Now.
Because we know this shit is nothing is about us. That's why we act the way we act. That's why we out here savages. That's why we don't give a fuck about you bitches, because we know that y'all don't give a fuck about us.
So now I'm gonna go even further.
Unless we got some shit.
Unless you got some shit. So now I'm gonna go even further. Man. It's gonna get even worse.
It's
gonna get even worse. And this is the BLM website. Just for y'all that just joined. This is the
BLM
website.
Black Lives Matter
website. Okay, so if you guys ain't ready,
by a trans mission and 2 lesbos.
Right. So this is the thing. All right. So I'm going.
I hate it here.
It's gonna get even worse. We foster a queer affirming network. Queer affirming network.
Like you really don't know what it is.
Now they didn't. Now this is the thing. In the beginning of this whole We Believe, right?
Yeah.
They didn't. They was cool in the beginning, right? Because they know motherfuckers ain't gonna read down to the end.
Yeah.
So now they just being open with it. They being blatant with it. We foster a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, or rather the belief that all in the world are heterosexual unless they disclose otherwise.
Can you break that down?
Okay. I'm gonna break that down again.
I'm really hurt right now.
I know.
Like, I'm hurt, bro.
But we gotta talk about
it. We deal with, and as men, yo, and this is just some man shit, yo. As men, yo, we deal with so much pressures, yo.
Yeah.
That this is a whole new pressure that I look.
Yeah.
Before we get in, before we finish, right?
Yeah.
Before we finish, right?
Yeah.
I always had this thing right in my head. I was like, yo, it's certain things that are being promoted. It's certain things that are being done in order to get rid of black people. Interracial dating, interracial marriages, all of that shit that's not keeping the black structure alive.
Yeah, we're not
keeping
procreating.
Black. We're not procreating black.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if everybody out here is in this love everybody, do this, do that, you got motherfuckers that don't love everybody.
That is correct.
They might like everybody,
right?
But they not having babies with everybody.
That is correct.
You get what I'm saying?
That is
because
correct.
They have to keep their shit like yo. It's a statistic that I was reading a few months ago.
Yeah.
It was like by 2050, there's going to be like black people, pure like African like black people are going to be the minority.
That is correct. So I'm gonna read the rest, and I know it's crazy.
But I get slandered. I get called all types of this, that, and the third. I'm all types of this, that, and the third because I'm seeing beyond what it is. I'm all for love, and I'm all for liking people. But you have to know what it is you're doing when you're doing what you're doing. And I'm just one of the people that I'm going to let you know what it is you're promoting when you're doing what you're doing. So if you was out here talking about BLM, you're gay.
You're promoting against your
genocide.
Ability. Yeah, you're promoting
straight genocide is what it is. Like
and
genocide
so
of straight people. Like,
there's a guy named I think his last name is Cisneros. It's a white guy. He's the person who's funding a lot of these organizations. So he's funding Black Lives Matter, and he's also funding Antifa, which both of these organizations.
Black loves win every time. Y'all, I feel y'all. I hear y'all.
So I'm gonna read it to you again so you understand. You told me to read it back to you.
Yeah, read that back.
Okay.
Read that back.
We foster a queer affirming network, which is basically queer. Now,
bitches don't even love us.
Now,
like, they talk about black. Yo, I'm keep
now
going.
Now the word queer.
Keep going, yo.
Now the word queer is the same thing as gay or lesbian. That's the word queer. That's what they used to use back in the day. This is what they use now. It's the same word, but they're using it. It's jargon to a lot of people that's listening to it. But for us, for like older cats, we know what that means. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, which means that if you're a heterosexual, we want you to think otherwise. Now, they're saying...
Why? I don't want my back door opened.
He says heterosexual norm, or rather the belief that all in the world are heterosexual unless he or she and they disclose otherwise, which means that if you're coming to our network, right? We don't want you to disclose that you're heterosexual. As a matter of fact, if you want to be in a high part of our ranks, you either need to be LGBTQ or trans.
That's horrible.
You need to be coming in with the intention that you are gay or trans. That's the reason why the heads of BLM right now are gay and trans women. There are no men present. Whenever you see a leadership situation in an organization called BLM, they do not fight for black families. What they fight for is they are actually fighting for black, trans, and lesbian women. Okay? Not even.
I hated them for the first time I heard of Black Lives Matter. I hated it.
And if you're
it sound like some female shit.
Now here's the funny part about it.
Some confused female shit.
Now here's the deal. You got people
fucking
like
trans
and you got people like Cisneros, right? Here's Cisneros, right? This guy is funding.
I don't even want to drive my car now. Like,
now the white dude that's funding all this, right? He's like this. I can dismantle the black community by doing two things. I can fund an LGBTQ Black Lives Matter movement that doesn't include males. And I'm also going to fund Antifa, which is a violent rebel group that actually trashes cities and trashes the world, right? They trash everything, and then guess what the world does? Blame us for rioting.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is the thing. I'm not a conspiracy theorist by no means, right? I've never been a conspiracy theorist.
Right. I'm the same way.
I'm just not that. I don't believe in like, there's a conspiracy to kill us. However, I do believe that there's an agenda.
Yeah.
And so what happens is when you see an agenda forming like this, the most important thing you can do is be educated. And a lot of times people aren't going to these websites and looking on their websites. If you go to their website, you'll find their mission statement and what they believe because they're looking for soldiers in their agenda and they're going to get those soldiers, right? Right now, there is a mission to dismantle the black man. The black woman, they're going to get a black woman everything they want. Why? Because they know that
we don't matter to them.
No, it's really.
Yo, go
ahead. Yeah.
Yo, your shit, women always wonder why are men the way we are now, right? It's going like for me personally, I'm 32 years old.
Yeah.
I've literally watched all my life men be treated like shit. Good niggas. Good men be treated like shit, and trash niggas be treated great.
That is correct.
I've seen so much fuck shit go on. So much. It's not about us. To the point I'm 32 years old and I understand, that if I'm fucking with somebody, this shit is not about me. I get it. I'm waking up every day to do some shit that's not about me.
It's not about me. Right.
I'm pursuing this bitch so that I can pay her bills. For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? Yeah. I would say this. Like, this
like,
is what.
Come on, bro.
This is what.
We don't matter, bro.
This is what I would say.
And women don't see that, and they don't understand the effects of that, and why we act the way we act.
I'm single right now.
They don't give a fuck.
I'm single right now,
and they be black.
I'm single right now, and the reason why I'm single
is very
because,
true. Da Vinci, be quiet.
Well, what?
Be quiet.
What's?
Be quiet. Do not even chime in on this conversation. Do not even do that.
Your boy on there going ham?
No, it's somebody. A young lady got on this drawing. It's my homie and shit.
Oh, okay.
But do not chime in on this conversation.
But this is what I would say. This is what I would say. And I'm not against black women because they are a part of our
fact.
I'm not against them. But what I will say is this: I'm single right now, and the reason I
don't know history. Yeah. How is it the woman's fault that the government hates blacks?
Yeah. And here's the funny thing.
Look at the way the world is.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like they're blind, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they're blind. It's right in front of them.
Yeah.
Look at the way the world is set up.
Yep.
Look at it.
But
I could go out here right now, right?
Yeah.
I could get full custody. I could have 4 kids, right?
Yeah.
I can get full custody for my kids, right?
Yeah.
You know how long it's going to take me to get a fucking Section 8 house because I'm not a female with 4 kids?
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, absolutely.
Years.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how many black fathers is downtown right now in shelters with kids?
That is correct.
That got full custody, and the moms is out here living come on,
they're living their best life.
Don't tell me. Do not tell me you don't understand why shit is the way it is. Do not tell me that, ladies, because if you say that, you're ignorant. That's
correct.
Ignorance.
That is correct.
Because we as men can sit back and see it.
That is correct. We can see it.
We are telling you what we are dealing with on a daily basis. But you know what it always goes back to?
Yes.
What about me?
Yes.
I'm going through this too.
Well, if you add social media, right? So I want to also talk about
self-inflicted shit. Women be upset about self-inflicted shit. Men have to wake up
To that every day.
Every day. Women will be like, I'm tired. I'm a single mom. I have all these kids, and the men in this world aren't shit. That's self-fucking inflicted.
That is true. That is true.
Don't talk to me about kids when I gotta wake up every fucking day and be some shit that you bitches can't be.
That is correct. That is correct. That is correct.
Miss me.
That is correct.
About some fucking kids you chose to have. Because when we laid there and we fucked, when you got pregnant, it became your choice.
That is correct.
It became your choice. It's my body. I do what I want.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
So everything that comes with that,
that's true,
is a consequence, ladies. It's called a choice.
That
Choices have good consequences and bad consequences. And they have a balance.
That is correct.
You can have a baby and get bad consequences and good consequences in a balance.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Now
I will tell you this. I will say this about that, right? Now, I gave my son's mother full custody. Now you bringing up being raped and all this. See, that's what I'm talking about. They literally divert away from divert
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, what about if you're this and that? Like, come on, like that is not.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. There are many situations.
They just
out
address you.
Yeah.
They just don't want to address it. Yeah, that's cool. I understand.
They don't want to address it, but they're not going to, and it's
horrible.
Unfortunate that they're not willing to admit that right now. And another thing they won't admit is that they have a problem with social media. Social media has pushed them to be competitive against themselves and other women. It's forced them to cut their bodies up. It's forced them to have anxiety about not being where they want to be in life. And I see them scrolling through Facebook, saying, I want to be on a reality show. I want to be on this and I want to be on that. It's these things that cause women, and it's not even just, it's their own personal time away from us, right? They're scrolling through social media. They see other women successful. Yeah. They see other women doing this.
These women don't even, you know how many girls out here sell lashes and broke? But they look good as shit.
Yep.
They get all the popping parties. They around everybody.
Yep.
You know how many, for every 10 girls that sell lashes, sell hair, it's only about 2 of them really getting money.
That's true. That's true.
And the 2 that's getting money don't even look like they're getting money. They just normal.
They're normal. Right. So
you wanna know how I know? Because I know a lot of them.
So here's what I say to the ladies, right? Is I feel like as men dealing with y'all, I feel like the best thing we can do is help.
Time spent growing, no time spent scrolling.
Like the best thing we can do for you is for us to get together and help organize and exchange information, be as friends and be colleagues to try to get to the destination we're trying to get to. All the relationship shit, I don't think it's time for that, because I've been in way too many situations where it's too intense for me to even sit in there every morning.
How many niggas sell drugs or do music? The niggas in your network, sweetheart.
What is that?
She said, how many niggas sell drugs, music, and broke? The niggas in your network, sweetheart.
Okay. No, wait. Okay, I'm going to answer that question right now.
The fuck?
No, I'm going to answer that question right now. Okay. So here's the interesting thing about
that's what she thinks of our black men.
No, wait, no.
That's what we are.
No,
we do music or we sell drugs.
No, I'm gonna answer that question.
Like, come on, yo.
I'm gonna answer that. So answering your question, here's my point with that. If
nigga, you got a couple. Shut up.
You as a female.
Shut up.
You as a female.
Don't get on this conversation. Be quiet.
You as a female set the pace of the relationship. Wait. Let me tell him. You as a woman set the pace of the relationship in this era. So, in order for you to lay down with a man, right, you have to have first right of refusal. So you're the person who actually chose the nigga. You're the person who laid with the nigga and actually accepted, or it's like you're the person who chose and accepted the man's situation at the time that you got with him. You knew he was dealing drugs. You knew he was on the street. You knew he was doing what he's doing, and that's what attracted you into the first place. What attracted you to him was his passion. Whether it had been music, whether it had been hustle, you was attracted to that.
And I know a couple people.
And what you wanted,
I'm gonna be quiet.
And what you wanted was you wanted him to focus that passion and attention on you.
Man.
That's what you wanted. Now, you didn't want to be honest about that. So what you wanted to do was say, okay, I'm going to ride this nigga until I get tired of it, create turbulence till the nigga say he don't want to be with me no more, and then claim him to be a monster. That's what y'all do. So it's almost like the okie doke. They'll get with you. They say, I support you. I want to get you where you need to go. Boom. But when they feel like they've gotten everything out of you, it's their customary standard right now to use you as a stepping stone, to claim to be a victim, to get another nigga to do it again. This is what women do these days because they're trying to get somewhere. What I've said is, I dig your spirit. I dig who you are. A relationship isn't going to work for us. And women get mad, bro. They get upset. Why? Because, no, I'm not going to be with you. And I know you mad right now. But what I want you to understand is there's a bigger calling in your life beyond what I can help you with. So here's the deal. We can smash, we can kick it. You want to give me sloppy topic? Cool. Eat the box? Cool. Whatever. We kick it on the weekends. You want to come lay down? I'm cool with that. But one thing that I think is not relevant to your situation, because I see your anxiety and I see your depression, is a relationship, because you're not ready for a relationship right now. So as a man, I will say this.
Most of them don't.
As a man, it's important for us to slow these females down, because they come 100 miles an hour and then claim victim when the shit don't work out. So I always say, look, I'm going to slow your ass down. You don't even want to be courting this motherfucker. You want me to beat the pussy up. Got that. But no, I'm not going to do that. What I want for us to get to know each other, and what is your situation and how can I help you and how can you help me? I got some things I need help with, and you got some things you need help with. A relationship ain't going to fix none of that shit, but how can we get together? And hey, I see your situation right there. You trying to get your website up. You trying to get your numbers up, whatever. I have some information that can help you, right? And let's see if I can give you that information so you can move on to your destination. Now, when you reach your destination of success, where you're trying to go, which we can't help you with, when you get there and you need niggas to step on to get to, go ahead and step on them niggas. But know this, you're not going to put me in that shit. What I'm going to do is, hey, holler at me, and, when I holler at you, you want to hang out? Cool. But you're not going to have me spending all my time and energy on some negative shit, on a negative person who has anxiety and depression. I'm not going to be there for you. I'm not going to be able to do that for you. Now, I always say this, even if I'm in a relationship where I break up, that person can always call my phone. I don't got no problem with you calling my phone, but you're not going to call my phone in a relationship, because you treat your friends better than you treat me. You treat niggas that you fuck with as friends better than you treat me. So how about this? How about I be a friend? Because guess what? You're going to treat me better that way. Because here's the thing. Because as a friend, you have to tread light, because guess what? Ain't no obligation to hang up that phone and not pick it up no more. So guess what? You got to tread light. Hey, sorry I didn't call you back yesterday. I was busy. But then when we're in a relationship, it's like, well, I was busy. I don't even understand why you blowing up my damn phone.
Yeah, why you mad?
Why you insecure?
I be busy.
Right.
Now you get
right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this. Right now, as black men and women, here's the deal. I feel like right now, as a team, we need to start focusing on helping each other get to our destination.
She said,
yeah.
Let me get to these comments.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. What they talking
about? She said. So I had a young lady she said that we need to just understand why. We need to just all understand that black people are going through it, right? And then I had a gentleman got on there and was like, yeah, but you have to acknowledge it starts with the leaders.
She's being dismissive.
She's being dismissive about everything.
Being dismissive, yeah.
So now
absolutely.
we get to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like we get to the whole joint is like, why would black women respect black men when they don't respect us? Or first of all, I just literally went through why, yo, and that's what I'm saying.
Maybe they came late. You think they came late?
No, she's been here the whole time.
She's been here the whole time. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They don't listen.
No, they heard it. They just don't want to acknowledge it.
They dismissed the whole shit.
Dismissed it. Yeah,
I literally sat here and explained why men.
And we read it.
In general.
And we read it.
And then we read why men in general
are not even acknowledged.
Are
not even acknowledged as a human being.
I don't know why they don't respect us. Why should we respect them? Because nobody respects us.
And sometimes, and I ain't gonna lie, it's as simple as sometimes y'all females be reading way too many.
Black men.
So that's what I'm saying. But here's the deal.
It's like
that's the thing.
Like,
and sometimes it's even this.
These women be in relationships talking like this, bro.
But here's the deal. I
would never.
I wouldn't even do it. My man, you discount the man you with. here's what I'm talking about. Here's the funny part. I'm gonna tell you how simple it is. It's as simple as a lot of you women are reading way too many memes and counting it as the Bible. So y'all scroll through Instagram day in and day out and see these memes about women claiming to be victims, or y'all reposting different memes. And what you don't understand is that gets into your subconscious, and now you start talking that crazy jargon. You know what I'm saying? And you got a man, and don't even put the energy into the man that you really need to be putting it in.
The women
Okay.
So they said she don't cheat her man like she talking in the comments. She here to defend the woman.
No, but what you don't understand is when you do that, when you discount men, period, black men, period, you're discounting the man you're with, and basically what you're doing is you're basically disassociating the very man that you're with. He's also included in your statements, but right now you're cutting and pasting from what other women are saying right now. What you got to do is get off social media and put that same energy into the man you got. Stop cutting and pasting. All the stuff you're saying right now is cutting and pasting from your subconscious that you've been reading from other women.
She said, "Yo,
yeah,
why would women?" Yo, she really asked that, and I literally just sat here, bro. I literally had tears in my eyes, bro.
Yeah,
sitting here yelling and screaming about why men are the way we are. We just read.
Yeah, we just read that we're not even counted as human beings. Okay, we're not even counted as a human being. Women speak amongst each other, and they don't even count men as human beings. Only a means to an end.
You gotta remember.
Only a means to.
We just here to help. We here to help. We're here to help.
So this the thing.
That's all.
I'm here to help you, but I'm gonna tell you like this: your box is not gonna keep me in a relationship with you, because that's all you got. A lot of times.
It's 6.6 of them out here.
And here's the deal: a lot of y'all want a business. A lot of y'all want to be on a reality show. A lot of y'all want to be successful. A lot of y'all want to be social media influencers. Right, an artist. So with all of that, I'm okay with that. But if that's what you want to do, I don't think a relationship, I can't be in a relationship with
the lengths women go to defend the women is crazy.
But here's the funny part.
But
as men, we need to treat them as such. So what I'm saying is this: as a man,
when we do, we ain't shit.
No. We're not shit. This is the thing: we're not shit till we get in a relationship.
We still ain't shit.
No. We are. But here's the deal: when you have a female friend, right? She treats you like gold. She will come to your aid. She will come. What you say?
No, Fluffy said, "I'm cut from a different cloth. Men really have it like too hard." Like,
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying. I've been saying here this whole time,
Yeah.
this whole show, and explaining and a ball of emotions and shit about the shits.
Yeah.
And like at this point, I was expecting more on the live. Like, damn, you know what? I never looked at it like that. Like, it's okay to say that.
Yeah, but it's a natural subconscious knee-jerk
reaction. Like, they literally
reaction.
just went and said, well, fuck that. What about this? And what about, like,
but that's the normal subconscious
what about
way
what I just said?
It's called deflection. So women nowadays have been taught to deflect, and it's funny because it's been taught to them. So they're gonna immediately find a way to deflect everything you say.
I started an argument in my bro house.
You said what?
He said you done started an argument in my house. My bad, Doug.
That's all good, man. Y'all gotta have that.
Good. You gotta have this conversation.
Y'all gotta have it. Y'all gotta have it, because the thing about it is this. Right now, us men are not in a position of leadership that we once were. Here's the deal. If you want to have that, you want to be the leader in your household, you want to be the breadwinner, you want to be everything you want to be, okay, great. Then guess what? I'm not going to entertain a relationship with you if you're not willing to listen to my leadership. As just the way the world works. If you're not going to listen to my leadership as a man, not to say that I'm not listening to you, because I'm listening to you. But the thing is you're not allowing me to be the man of the head. So what you do is you go get somebody out there that you know you're attracted to, but you know it doesn't work for your household. And so a lot of good niggas is laid by the wayside just to get you a little further in your thing. And eventually you end up on a reality show. Why? Because that's what you want. You want influence, you want fame, and you want success. And guess what? You don't even want to do the work to get it. You want to step over guys to get it. Because guess what we've done? We've put in the foundation and put in the work to get it. You just need our network to get you there.
Facts.
So in my eyes, this is the thing. I'll give you the network. As a sister, I'll give you my entire network. But I don't think we need to be in a relationship for me to do it.
Facts.
As a matter of fact, you can have my whole network. Now, if I vibe with you, you want to come spend the weekend with me, great. Let's talk about that. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit and basically give you long-term prostitution. That's definitely not something I'm about to do. Long-term prostitution. You give me some pussy and I give you some money. But guess what? We doing it for 10 years. Damn. I ain't doing that. Because it's a lot. I'm going to tell you.
There's a lot of that going on.
There's a lot of long-term prostitution.
There's a lot of that going on.
And guess what?
Facts.
When she's done with you, she take the baby, take you to court, and ask for custody. And guess what? You ain't see it coming. She been ready to let you go. And guess what? You like, damn, what happened? We was together, all this shit. But guess what? It's long-term prostitution. She basically was like this. He doesn't know my motive, but basically, I know that the pussy good for him. I'm gonna give him the pussy. He gonna give me some money. He gonna make sure I'm straight.
Take care of me, all that cool shit. He gonna do this, that, and
as soon as he act up in a way that I don't like, and I'm gonna go ahead, take him to court, get the money. Right. So I'm gonna tell you something. So my son, he 18, 19. So when me and my son's mother split up, we went to court. Right. And when we got to court, what she didn't realize is that I gave her 100% custody. And her lawyer was there, and they were all like shook. And they were like, well, you don't want, damn, so you ain't here to fight? I said, nah. I said, I shouldn't have to prove that I'm the son's father. Right. You know that. The court knows that. So look, I'm gonna give you 100% custody because I know I'm gonna pay what I owe. And I paid child support for 18 years. Right? Now, what it did was it eliminated her drive to compete. And eventually we had to come to terms, and we had to because eventually crickets were chirping, my G.
Facts.
And I told her this. She would call, what's next? Yeah. Right? She called my phone and was like, hey, so what are we doing? I said, you let me know. Matter of fact, I'm about to go to work, so you let me know when I can see my child.
Facts.
But if you're gonna hold my child hostage, that's cool. You can hold my child hostage if you want to. That's cool. But look, when my child gets old enough,
cause you ain't winning that.
Yeah, cause this is the thing. When your child
you spend all that money in court. Yep. Yo, I told my baby mama the same shit. I was like,
I'll never spend
that. I
ain't
telling that. I was like, listen, like we not even doing this court shit.
No,
that's not even. We not even going that route.
But this is the one thing about
we thorough enough to like talk.
But this is the one thing about women. You have to eliminate.
I'll be damned if I go to court.
You have to eliminate
my death.
Right. You have to eliminate
my son in the middle of the night type shit. Like,
yeah. You have Cody. But you have to eliminate the argument from the table a lot of times with women. So a lot of times, like say for instance, right, you have a girlfriend, you have a woman that you with, and all of a sudden she hits you every morning with that negative shit, right? Right? Like the negative shit in the morning, right? The first thing you want to do, I seen a paragraph and I was like, it's over. Why? Because there has to be a cutoff. There has to be a boundary for how women treat us. Now, the thing is this, and I'm not going to be rude, but I'll say, hey, there's nothing against you, but this is not going to work. Well, why are you going? This is not going to work. I wish you well on your journey. I wish you nothing but success and prosperity.
Thanks.
Now, the more that a woman gets you to argue, the more a man is going down and down and down into that pit of despair.
Facts.
What we have to learn is this.
Facts. You start feeling like you wrong.
Now, this is the thing. What women want from us is structure and balance and stability. Now, the stability don't mean money. They want us to be stable emotionally because why? They are not. Okay? They are not stable. Okay? So, because they are not stable, they want us to be stable emotionally. Right? And they will do everything to unbalance it. But when you put that boundary up and say, I'm not want to be in a relationship with you, it angers them, but they have to follow. But they have to follow protocol. They got to rock with that, right? Yep. And it be times where females be like,
they have to respect.
Yeah, they be like, bro, I know you're not gay, my nigga, because I know you're not that, but I just don't understand why you don't want to fuck with me, man. We got good chemistry and everything. We could win. I said, I know that. But I said, I'm looking at your goal setting and what you want to be as a woman.
Where you trying to get to.
And to be honest with you.
Don't align with what I'm trying to do.
Don't align with that. And I'm in your way.
So you being, so me even dealing with you, number one, we just going to be in each other's way.
I'm going to be in your way.
I'm going to resent you. You going to resent me 3 years from now.
I'm going to be in your way. So this is the thing. So what I say is this. If you're attracted to me.
I like my men mute.
Right. I've had one female tell me she wanna. I had one female tell me she said I had one.
One that said
I had one female tell me she want a house husband.
A house what?
A house husband.
A house husband.
She said I wouldn't be. She said I wouldn't be opposed to a house husband.
What's a house husband?
A house husband is what a wife at home does.
So just a man.
Yeah.
So you want to be
You,
trans.
I go.
So
I
you
go-
want to trans. You want to trans.
Right.
They
Basically.
want somebody to be. They want a man
woman
to be trans.
Well, most women right now.
So they want to. So to be with
So
a
so here's
transgender.
here's
They
the
like
here's the
being
rule.
women and
Here's the
keep
rule
them
in this
house.
era. A woman can always be
That's
a woman.
fucking crazy.
A woman can
Fucking
always be a
house
woman,
husband.
but a man can never be a man. A man has to be a woman or a transgender or something else, but he can never be a man or
Well, if
masculine.
he's being a man, he's whatchamacallit. He's being
toxic masculinity.
He's toxic. He's he's
dominant.
overly dominant. He's overly protect. He's all of it. Like, no, I'm a man.
So this is the only thing that separates us from
I'm
that.
naturally. You know
The
what I'm saying?
only thing we can do to win is get the
house
bag.
husbands are not. House husbands aren't husbands.
Yeah,
They're not men.
right.
A house husband
Mhm.
is a transgender male.
That is correct. Or what you would call a beta male.
A beta male. There you go.
Right. You
Wait,
have-
what's a beta male? Oh, like
So
the alpha and the beta.
Alpha and beta. So a house husband is a beta male, somebody who is allowing the woman to
Yeah,
lead.
like he said.
And and here's
Hold on. He said, I like playing 2K and all, but I'm not sitting home all day while you working.
exactly. So this is the thing, bro.
He said, if I'm a house husband, I'm going to be home with our house girlfriend.
That is correct. And you know what's so funny, bro? And so this is the thing. I don't believe that
That's another one.
we have to understand as a man our value, but we have to also hold true to traditional values, right? Because that takes away. If we decide to say fuck women, then what we're doing is we're giving them more ammo to fucking tell us why we ain't important. So we do have to hold up traditional values, and we have to say, okay, this is where we're at right now. This is where we're going. And look, I see right now that you have high anxiety because you're afraid that you're not going to make it in life. So you're doing everything you can. You have some goals you're trying to reach. That's okay. Maybe I'm not the nigga for you. You may got some good pussy. I may be attracted to you sexually right now, but I just think right now your focus. There's no point in me courting you if your focus is off.
We don't even align.
No, we don't even align.
Like,
so
we don't even align.
yeah,
Like,
so
what
I
we
know you're
doing?
talking about
Let's
you need a
let's
man.
just fuck.
And then women will convince you otherwise. So
I had a girl.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a girl, right? I had a girl, a little situation I was dealing with a little while ago. Whiles ago. Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like, I told her, I was like, she was like, why do we just have sex? I'm like, because that's what we're good at.
Yep.
Like, that's what we are good at. That's where we click. We don't click, like, outside of
that.
sexual tension.
That is correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we click sexually.
Yeah.
We're not, why are we going on a date?
Because a lot of times
Why
women,
am I, like, you know what I'm
women
saying?
can sometimes can see you
doing too much.
as a nice guy, but that doesn't mean you're the right guy. So sometimes what they'll do is they'll say, okay, I know this nigga can help me. So I want to be in a relationship with this nigga. And you ain't even really sexually attracted to the nigga, but you know the nigga can help you. And there's been many times where I said, look, man, you're like, if we was animalistically attracted to each other, we would have already slept together, and we talking about the other shit later.
Right.
But right now, we've been hanging out, and I ain't even had sex with you, right? Because I ain't really attracted to you like that, and you ain't really attracted to me, but you want to start a relationship? Why? Because, and I say, well,
you could do
and this is
for
what I always say. Are you sexually attracted to me? Like, I'm talking like you really want to fuck tonight. And they say, right now. And then you know what they say? Well, I don't, that's not the way I operate. You know, I got to get to know somebody. And then I say, nigga, you fucked last week.
Yeah, these be the same.
You fucked last week. You feel me? So you telling me, right, they got hit last week. So you telling me,
before.
right, so you telling me right now
Wicked, bro.
that you know, you really want to start some shit with me,
Yo,
but you ain't.
Women the only people in this world that can just change in 24 hours.
That is correct.
They're the only ones that have to be accepted for whatever change they verbally declared.
That is correct.
In 24 hours. As a man, we got to take years and years and years to show that we are sorry for some shit.
Yep, and they make us suffer for it if we in a
We
relationship.
should, but we got to just automatically accept that you sorry for some shit you might have did out of spite. It's a
I say like this, and I tell you like this, bro. I say, look, I always say this: catch me if you can. I'm on the road, so and the way I live my life, there's no way you're gonna be able to catch me. It's just not. Now I can come down to earth for a little bit and fuck with you for a little bit, but if I see that your intentions and your negativity is at a place, it ain't nothing for me to get on the plane and keep moving. Sometimes the environment it make you. Then you got your bills intertwined with the chick. now you so in deep. Y'all got phones,
That's crazy.
all types of shit. So now it's kind of hard to get out now. Y'all got credit cards and joint bank accounts and all types of stuff. You feel me? So we have to start understanding that right now. What I do is when I look at a woman, I even can look at a woman and be attracted to them and be like, yo, man, I really dig this female. But I also have to be like, yo, your anxiety and your depression right now and what you're going through emotionally, I don't think that I'm ready for that. And I don't even gotta,
I'm all about time, right, Jazz? I'm all about time. I preach a lot about time. Because you spoke about that. Anxieties and depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As you get to know people, you start to understand what they are going through, what they are dealing with.
Yeah.
Right? So, all right, it may not mean that you have to be with that person in order to help them through that.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying.
think that relationships are a way to heal a person. When a relationship should actually be the reward for the healing process.
That is correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
That is correct.
So as I'm getting to know you and I understand that you deal with times of depression, or I understand that you deal with times of emotional abandonment. You might feel abandoned at just random times. I might understand that, learn to understand that. I have to give you time and I have to grow with you and I have to help you heal with that. But I can't do that by being in a relationship with you.
But you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Some women haven't went to therapy and they refuse. So there's a lot of women out there who reject therapy, and then they're the first people to tell men that they need therapy.
Yeah.
But a lot of women are not willing to take accountability for their actions, nor are they willing to go to therapy for whatever they went through. A lot of women. Now I will say this, and I'm going to admit this because it is true. There's a lot of sisters out there who had a hard upbringing. A lot of them have been raped. A lot of them have had molestation issues and dealing with stepfathers, verbal abuse, mental abuse. It's all there now.
Physical abuse, all types of shit.
Yeah. Now women have
a
they have a heart.
They do.
Now what I'm saying is this: if you've been through all that, what I'm gonna need for you to do is don't look at me. Don't look in my direction. I need for you to go get therapy. I need for you to go and don't say, "Oh, I got a therapist." No. If you want me to come with you, I will. But I want to see you.
That's
I'll come, and I ain't even in a relationship with you. But I want to come to
I
want to come to these therapy sessions with you and ride the wave with you because I know you're working towards your betterment of your own happiness. Because I can't make you happy. You have to find happiness within yourself, and there's a lot of women getting into these relationships broken. They're not happy. They're going to try to pull your happiness down, especially when you got a purpose and they don't. Do you know how many times I've had a situation where a woman don't got no purpose, she's trying to get it, and she see me walking in my purpose every day, and she's jealous of that. That shit will breed resentment. You know what I'm saying? What was you gonna say, bro? What was you gonna say?
I give my mom a lot of praise, right? Because when I was born, whatever case may be, my father wasn't there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But my mom literally took the first 7 years, like it was like first 5, 6, 7 years. Like it was a couple guys here and there. Like as I think back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, you got like your Mr. Bryans and you know what I'm saying, those guys and shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, but you know, it took about 7 years till she got married. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I think my mom had like doubts about it.
Yeah.
But it was just she always wanted to be married. You know, always wanted to have a family aspect. And I
Yeah.
picked that up from my mom as well.
Yeah.
I picked up wanting that. If I'm gonna have a child with you, we're gonna be a family about it. Like we're gonna really do this the right way, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things that'll set me off on a woman, like damn, put me in a passionate rage on her. Like I love this woman.
Yeah.
It's shit that my mom exerted.
Okay.
Right?
That's usually the usual case. Yeah.
My mom was big on accountability.
Yeah.
My mom was always big on riding through the storm with you.
Yeah.
Not telling you, like what you just said,
Yeah.
not telling you to go to therapy, but saying, yeah, you need to go to therapy. I'll come with you because I know you, and I know you're not comfortable with it.
Right.
But I know that if I'm there, you'll be a little bit more comfortable because what you're about to talk about, you've already disclosed.
We've already
to me.
been talking to me about it, right? Absolutely.
So it's like little shit like that. Then like being able to understand your strengths and weaknesses.
That is
My
correct.
mom was strong on finances.
Right. But a lot of women right now.
But she wasn't good on organization and all types of shit.
But a lot of women right now are not ready to have that conversation.
Like that shit.
They're not ready to have. But therapy, in my opinion, when a woman comes to me and vents to me about all the things that she's been through, right. Two things come to my mind. Especially, it's not about me not accepting you. Just because I don't want to be in a relationship doesn't mean I don't accept you.
Big.
What it means is that I'm willing to walk you through. Now, if I see that you have come to a place of finality with your past issues and things you went through in your childhood, which most black women have been through,
right?
Then we can get to a place where I feel that I can court you. Which means that
like that.
It's like this.
I feel you.
It's like this. Look.
I only understand it as you get older. I wish I knew this when I was like a young boy.
I want to take you out on a date. Stop pulling out your fucking wallet and trying to dismiss me as a man and what I'm supposed to do. I'm
like,
going to pay.
Shit away, yo.
Put that shit away.
It used to be a time, though. I ain't gonna lie, though, Jazz.
Yeah.
It used to be a time where I'd be like, that's a good look on the.
I know it do. It do. It feel good, but you got.
I ain't gonna lie.
But what you got to understand for a woman,
it took a while to get to this
because
this County Kravitz shit, Jazz. It took a long time.
Yeah, because
it took a lot of years of not having no money.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. With women, when women pay for your meal, it's a power play. That's what women do. When they pay for your meal and you don't pay for it, they immediately know that you are docile and that you are willing to do whatever they tell you to do. And they will walk you down into a place of submission, which is a thing that I have to be like, I have to beat them. So there's been times when I'm dating.
It's like when niggas drive. It's like when a nigga is always in like his John car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that. And to me personally. Yeah. Like that's the most for real.
Yeah.
I think that's her. Like again, that's her way of demasculating you.
And not even demasculating you, because guess what?
Control. Like it's trying to control you. Like,
hey, when you bringing the car back, you like, oh shit.
It's like when a girl leaves something at your house, so she got a reason to come back.
That is correct.
You walk back in the house, you're like, what the fuck? She was not supposed to leave her shoes here.
All right. Exactly. So that's kind of my thing, bro. Like, I feel like
for some oxtails.
So that's the thing, bro. I feel like women right now, women need to be courted.
Right.
Women need to be, but we can't let women, get us in the bedroom and then put us in a situation. We wide open and shit. We don't know it yet, but guess what we doing? Hey, babe, I need to move, or hey, babe, you got $20, or you didn't vent it to me. I haven't even had the opportunity to really talk to you because I let you talk for a whole hour, and I haven't even been able to really discuss anything with you. So now we ain't even got to any important things that we need to discuss about teamwork. We spend so much time talking about all the negative shit going on, this bitch or this nigga or this job or this,
Instagram that.
Right. So I wish I could be an influencer. I wish
I could do this.
Mm-hmm. So
why we not? Why this? Why that? Why this?
So I didn't listen to you say all this shit. Right.
Come up with a plan.
Right. And then when you try to come up with a solution, they mad because they feel like you're not listening. So this the thing. I feel as though, like I said, women need to go through a full unhinging of their past experiences, what they done been through in their life. Get therapy. Stop avoiding that shit. If you come to me and we have a discussion and you talked about you've been molested, you've been this, and I'm looking for a good man. No, sweetie. You're looking for therapy first.
I was about to say, what's crazy? What's crazy? And then they'll use those, and this is not like.
Yeah, yeah.
But they use that as more of an excuse as to why they are the way they are, and it's like, no, that's still not okay.
It's not okay. And so the thing is,
what I'm saying, like, you still, it's not okay for you to be a dickhead to me because you went through that.
Right?
And so it's not okay to treat me that way because of whatever it is you dealt with. It's not okay.
But a lot of times,
that's what men be saying. We're not saying is you're not supposed to feel how you feel.
Yep.
We're saying it's not okay to treat us
and
dismiss us the way you dismiss us
now
because of the things that
now some of you guys out there, just know this. A lot of them are using that for excuses to be hard on you. Okay?
Yeah.
And so a lot of them ain't really tripping off the shit, but they're just using it as an excuse to be hard on you. Okay? So a lot of times you thinking that they're going through some shit, when in reality they're just doing it because they have the right, and you're not calling them out on their bullshit.
Yo, you ever have a girl?
Yeah.
You ever find out a girl lied about going through shit just to see how you would react?
Yes.
I've
absolutely.
seen that.
Yeah.
I've dealt with that. That is
not even. I'm gonna take it even
crazy.
But I'm gonna take it even a step
ever.
further. There's been times where I've had women in my life that like snatched some shit, like literally snatched my wallet. You feel me?
Snatched your wallet?
Yeah, just put it to the side, and then like I don't have my wallet no more. I'm trying to find the shit and it's gone. Like I went looking for my wallet, and that shit gone. Like, I mean, I've had women are great master manipulators, bro. They'll do,
that's how they came up with marriage.
So this is the thing. Another thing about marriage is women are pushing for marriage, but what you have to understand is marriage is a business agreement. And not everybody is right to be a business partner with me. Straight up, not everybody right. So the funny part,
they get mad when I say, "Yo, this shit's a business.
It's a business agreement." So the thing is that when we just like a business, when we separate, we have to civilly break our assets off. You know, we gotta split our assets. I don't care if it's a kid. I don't care if it's like money, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's
God,
people who are not
wife, as you should.
Right. Sometimes now the term life partner is actually a better definition. Life partner, just a person that, you know, hey, I ain't gotta see you every day, but guess what? I know you're trying to reach your goals and shit. Go ahead. When you want to holler at me, want to have a good time, you know, we spend time to decompress and spend time with each other and help uplift each other. A companion. But
I'm all for companionship.
Yeah, companionship is cool, but you know, right now, it's a lot of anxiety, and I'm gonna tell you the definition. A lot of women out there going through anxiety. They don't want to admit it, but they are. The definition of anxiety, just so you know, is the fear of a failed future. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. The definition of anxiety is the fear of a failed
I deal
future.
with that every day.
Yeah, and
like this. Yeah. That is our life.
That's the life. So
our
now,
life is anxiety.
So now let me take it even further. Let's talk about the definition. Let's talk about the definition of depression. The definition of depression is the fear of a hopeless future. Hopeless future. And right now, with social media, it has driven women's anxieties through the roof.
Yeah, everybody's depressed. People are just more. It's more anxiety.
No, but what I'm saying is with women is different. So men, right?
Depression is really
like,
serious.
Like men,
hopelessness,
like,
to feel hopeless.
Right, but look,
is like that's a.
But here's the funny thing about men. For men, we have to get up and we have to deal with it regardless, good or bad, right? But with women use it as a way to feel victim.
Yeah, and they get on programs and shit like that.
And people help them out with it. And here we are, you know, we could be, and all we do is grunt and die sometimes, man. We didn't, you see your grandfather, man. He didn't worked his ass to the bone for the family. He tired. Now his wife is out running around.
She's vibrant, going shopping.
And he tired. He had to
gardening.
He had to smoke and drink to just survive through the hard times.
I told myself I was not going to be that. I'm not going to be that.
Yeah,
like, my job is not to go out and make your life easier.
That is correct.
That's not my goal.
My
goal is not to put all this work in for myself to make your life easier. What the fuck type shit is that?
Understand how to downsize. A lot of times women want to live this lifestyle.
Everybody's
and my thing is this: if you as a woman are not willing to live in my household, even downsize, you're not willing to live in my house. If you want me at your house all the time, and you don't want me, you don't want to come.
I don't even do that.
So if you don't want to come to my house, you don't want to be in my household, and you don't want to be able to understand how to operate in my house, then I don't think a relationship's gonna work.
Yeah,
because here's the deal: though. Most women nowadays, you'd be surprised what these women say when you're in a date. They be like, "Look, I have my place and my house. You're not gonna take the house away from me."
They do say that. Older women do say that.
Yeah, they do, bro. And I'm an older cat, right? So they like,
look. I went on
a
date with a 42-year-old. She said,
I have my house.
I said, damn.
I'm not gonna budge.
My house is better.
So we can't. So I'm not gonna budge. So you're gonna have to give me your little funds, whatever little funds you making, and contribute that to the house that I already got. If you ain't trying to do that, then it's just gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be hard for us, and we just gonna have a long distance relationship. Then, for me, I realized that a lot of sisters get away with just having residency, And what they don't realize is that just because you have favor to get a residency doesn't make you important. Just because you have a job doesn't make you important. Most women put their value on things that men have value on. So what they've done is translated what men's value is and put it upon themselves. And then understand why men is cheating on them all the time with a woman that ain't got shit. Because your degree, your house, your money, and all this shit doesn't mean shit. What really counts is, are you a woman at the end of the day, and do you understand how to care for a man? You know, I'm so accomplished. I'm so successful.
Fuck about all the other shit,
bro. We
want to know: do you know how to love,
nurture, right? How nurture and love a man.
And nurture doesn't mean coddle. Yeah. Nurture is about growth.
That is correct.
Are you watering the seed that is already being watered inside of myself?
And also too,
are you a motherfucking weed?
So I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a lot of you women this too. There's a difference between sacrifice and compromise. What a lot of you women is doing is compromising, and we're sacrificing. And if you don't acknowledge the difference, you're going to get cheated on every single time by men. Why? Because you're not acknowledging our sacrifice. Sometimes we sacrifice our career, we sacrifice money and time, and just because you decided to stay home and not work so you could take care of the baby, that's compromise.
Facts.
Okay, that's not sacrifice.
Facts.
A man will sacrifice his vision, his goals, and everything for a woman. So understand, before you start talking to a man about anything, acknowledge his sacrifice. If you're not acknowledging his sacrifice, then you're not acknowledging a man. And you're just compromising. You're just saying, okay, well, I guess so. I'll do it for you, or I'll do this for you, I guess. Or you'll kind of move your schedule around. We're saying, fuck my job, fuck what I got going on. I'm moving to whatever city you in. I'm gonna make a life for you and your child.
Facts.
Type shit. And you be wondering why niggas be jumping out a lot of times and be going crazy, because a lot of women right now are not acknowledging the sacrifice. And I'm not willing to make those sacrifices. And so a lot of times women be frustrated that I'm not, you see my struggle. I don't understand. You could easily change my situation.
Them struggles be so, I be so mad that they're self-inflicted
They're self-inflicted struggles, right.
It's like, I see why you deal with what you deal with. Look who you hang around.
No, but this is the thing.
I see why you do what you do.
But the reason why they're telling you they struggles is because they want you to save them. Even if they have the ability to take care of it, they know that you will. The longer they be on Facebook, you see them on Facebook and Instagram. They always got these memes that pop up. A good man, all that shit is memes. It's memes all the way down the list. But I know the woman. When you see that, you know exactly what time it is. They're looking for a man to look at that and go, "I got you." You know what I'm saying? They're looking for that. I'm not going to play that game.
I don't got you.
Right.
I don't got you. Why do I gotta get you? Why don't you got me?
I'm out. That's too much church for one day.
Like, seriously, like I'm just like, it's like, what are we doing? It's like all right, so I wake up this morning, right? I'm here at the CME Morning Show. Right? Right after this, I go to the crib. Me and my son, we probably gonna go to the zoo. Right? In the midst of all of that, I'm still gonna be handling business calls, business transactions, all types of shit, right? I gotta pay for his fucking aftercares and shit like that. All this shit gotta get done today. It's Friday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So all this shit gotta get done today, right? For me to go home to a place that I'm not guaranteed peace.
Yes.
Like, I'll make it peace. No, it's not guaranteed. It's not a guarantee. I wouldn't dare to come home. Hey, babe. Hey, how you? And then you just tell me about your day and you ain't ask me how my day was.
That is correct. You're right.
I gotta tell you how my day was. Then, babe, let me tell you about this. And then in the middle of me telling you something, that sparks something that you also went through that you gotta tell me about that's more important.
Yep, that's true. You're
it's right. Never just an acknowledgement of just like, damn, you know what? That really seems like a long ass day. That's some shit I wouldn't want to deal with.
Yep.
Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, that's damn. True. Give us We just want we want the acknowledgement. It's assurance. Men, we want that reassurance that what we're doing is not for nothing. Fuck the pussy. We can go get it. You can pay for this shit. Right now, you could probably get 2 for $85. It's about to be Thanksgiving.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no pussy. It ain't about no funky ass meals.
That is correct.
It is about are you down for us the way we are down for you?
Righteous.
And are you reassuring us that what we're doing is not for nothing?
That is correct.
That's the whole thing. We don't want to do shit for nothing. We don't want to look up and be like, damn, I just invested all of this time, all of this money, all of this energy.
Yes.
All of my resources.
All of my resources, absolutely.
That I worked hard for to somebody that really just needed the resources, needed the money.
Do you know,
needed the time.
Do you know women look on Instagram accounts to see how many followers you got, to see what your network is?
It's crazy.
They look at your network and they hit your inbox like, what's poppin', zaddy, or whatever.
Yep.
And that's the new wave. Women nowadays are looking for men who have a network. If you ain't got no money, they want your network. So now you taking pictures on Instagram, you doing all and it gets crazy, bro.
You said that's why they invented happy hour.
Yep. So
staying home is not a sacrifice. That's what childcare is for. Facts.
Yep.
It'd be like, yo, it's just like, yo, I just don't like when children are used in an argument. I don't like that.
Well, children are collateral damage.
It's like I don't like that.
It's collateral damage.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Well, I got this, and you don't got to deal with this. But I'm sitting here telling you what I'm dealing with.
Now,
acknowledge what the fuck I'm dealing with first. Now then we'll get to you.
Now we'll tell you this though. Now we'll tell you this. If you guys out there have children, right? What you got?
I had a girl curse me out until she Googled me. Now she need help with her career.
There you go.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, I will say this: if you are in a relationship with a girl with a child, you know, for somebody who's on the other end, I will tell you that you need to eliminate the relationship with the female and the child. Sometimes the state is the better move, and I know that's like very contradictory to what a lot of people think, but given the woman 100% custody actually takes her out of her element of argument. So now you don't wake up in the morning with the argument, because guess what? All you got to do is make sure you pay your child support on time instead of her calling you talking about she want to raise the money that you paying her. Yeah. You don't want to battle with a woman like that, because guess what? The system is actually there to work for you. The problem is when you decide that you want 50% custody, and that's where you have a problem at. No, I don't want 50% custody. You can have custody and have all the power you want. But when that child get older, I will tell the child about what's going on. And when they get of age and want to get to know their father, I'll tell them. And now when all the control is in their hands, right? Now it's up to them to fight to see how much time they want to give you. Now, if they don't give you the time that you're looking for, then guess what you say? You say, look, I'm here for my child whenever you want to send them to me. Okay? You want to bring another nigga into the picture? Obviously, that's what you was going to do anyway. You need to move forward. So guess what?
That be my whole
thing.
They
the thing.
Be like, I need to, they be like, yeah, it's just me and my child. No, it's not.
No, it's not. And then a lot of times the word single mother discredits the father.
I hate that.
And like I said before,
I hate that word.
I will be willing to give a woman 100% custody. Why? Because if you tell me that I can't see my child, then I'm going to let you live with that. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be sitting there fighting in court, fighting with you.
Money,
and guess what? When women,
time,
when you tell a woman 50%, she got you by the balls now. So now, guess what happens? Well, why didn't you show up yesterday on time? And you didn't show up on time, so I'm going to have to revoke your privileges because you're not a good father.
Facts.
Check this out. You give them 100% custody, fam, then guess what happens? All that shit go away. And guess what? When you let it be known, say, look, you let me know when I can see my child. I'm not even in the argument with you. You let me know. My son's mother went for 2 years without letting me see my son, right? But eventually, my son was like, where my daddy at? And guess what? She had to come clean. Guess what? There was no going back to court for more money. There was none of that. Guess why? Because there's no argument anymore. She has 100% physical custody. You determine when I see my child, because that's what you want anyway. I'd rather not argue with you about a percentage. I'd rather you have 100% and you be responsible for letting me know when I can see my child. When you do that, you eliminate all of the issues. The key is that child support is only a percentage of your income. Okay? I done paid the female $500 and she cussed me the fuck out anyway. Okay, if I'm gonna pay the state too, based on a third of my income, I would rather have the third of my income paid and I pay $200 than pay $500 and still be dealing with their ass. It's a lose-lose scenario, and I'm paying more money when I actually could be paying less. Do you understand what I'm saying? And guess what? You call my phone, my son need diapers. Okay, what happened to the money that the state regulated for you to get from my income?
Facts.
You talking to the wrong person. Well, I need extra money, and you don't want to help your children.
Why you need extra money?
No, I gave you 100% custody because that's what you were fighting for. I gave it to you. Now it's your responsibility to take care of the child and make sure that I get to see him and make sure he has enough money based on the allotted funds that you agreed upon. Okay?
Facts.
What men don't understand is we need to stop fearing child support. We need to stop fearing it. It's a fear because of your woman getting money. But in reality, if we push ourselves to say, all right, I'm going to give you, the problem comes in when we ask for 50% custody. That's where the problem comes in.
Because now you being combative.
Right now, it's like, okay, now you only got a certain day's visitations. You trying to take care of some shit.
I'm ready. Let's fight.
You trying to take care of visitations. Then you like, I got some shit. Then you be like this. I got a show this Friday. Or I got a studio session this Friday. No, you got my child. You got our child on Friday, and you can't renege on your responsibilities.
Yeah.
When they have full custody, they have to call you and go,
hey, are you free this weekend? Facts.
Now
facts.
You get it. Now you
That's
get it.
That's facts.
And so,
yo, you free this weekend?
Free? Oh, okay, cool.
All right, cool. Can you
come get him?
Can you come get?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Of course. I'd love to get my child. I'm actually glad you asked.
Yo,
should ask more, nigga. You going through it, nigga? I could have been helping you.
I'll take him for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll take him off your hands and won't even go to court for the shit. Come on, man. I ain't trying to war with you. Shit.
Come on.
Let's go. But taking away visitation, the first percentage of child support. If you ever went to court asking for 50%, you lose. If you ask trying to get 100, which you ain't gonna get, you're gonna get 13%. You lose. I'm never gonna fight for a child that's mine. Never. That's my child. I'm never gonna fight for a child that's mine. And I'm not gonna be in court talking to some white folks about why this is my child.
Facts. This is my child. Why
am I gonna fight? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you 100% custody. And then what happens is the females get mad as shit when you do it. Because once you do it, they realize that the money that they thought they was gonna get for the 100% ain't what they thought they was gonna get. So now they go off your income. So let's say your income is $2,000. They probably gonna get $300 a month. So guess what they gotta do? They still gotta go to work and they gotta ration that $300 they getting. You can't go get your hair done, your nails done, going to the fucking club, popping bottles and shit. You got to literally split that $300. So if you call me and you ain't got no bread, that lets me know.
You thought you was the Ari.
Yeah, so now you done got Section 8. You living with a nigga now, nigga living with you, a thug nigga living with you. Cool. I'm going to let you go through that little situation. But when you call my phone, so how much are you getting from the state? Well, I'm getting the amount, but I'm just not getting enough.
Yo, my whole thing be like, my whole thing be like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this another thing that pisses me off.
Yes.
Women will have a kid, right? Not be with the father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have another nigga in the picture.
Yes.
But hound the father.
Yes. But the only reason why is because guess what?
Like, what is that nigga there for?
Yeah, but this is the reason why. The reason why they hound the father is because there's a percentage of visitation.
And then the nigga be sitting right next to him while they...
Yeah, if we talking. I'll be like this. That's why I'm not dealing... And this is what I usually say. I do not deal with terrorists. Okay? I don't deal with terrorists. You took my child and then you want to hold him for ransom for a certain amount.
I don't deal with terrorists.
I don't deal with terrorists. So this is the thing.
That's
okay,
crazy.
I'm not going to deal with the terrorists. What I'm going to do is give you 100% custody. You can keep my child. Are you going to kill my child? No, you love our child. I know you do. So I know you're not going to kill my child. So, okay, I know you good for it. But guess what? this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you the ending result of me and my son's mother's situation. Fast forward to him 17, 18 years old. Now he doesn't have a relationship with his mother. I have to mediate so that whenever she want to talk to him, she'll call my phone and say, hey, I want to speak to my son. And I'm saying that to say that a lot of women, they warehouse these children so they can get money or whatever type of aid or whatever type of victimization support they want. But eventually, when these kids grow up, they see the bullshit that they are because they live with them every day like we used to, right? So now my son was coming to me at 15 going, Dad, I see what you were talking about. Yeah. And then I say, okay, no worries. I say, look, don't disrespect your mother. You know, and my son had got to a point where he's slamming doors. And when it came time to separate, it was a hard separation. You know, to a point where I had to like say, hey, okay, I'll go ahead and mediate between y'all. You know, if you need to call me, I'll make sure that he call you. Her birthday came, my son didn't even call. Damn. And right before they separated, I used to tell her, I say, look, I said, you've never developed a relationship with your son. You've always used him to get what you wanted out of life, whether it be aid, whether it be, you know, whatever it is that you wanted to get. But that comes back to bite you in the end, because now you got to deal with the fact that you never really developed a relationship with your child. So now you're arguing with him like he a boyfriend, because guess what? You never really looked at him as anything but me. So now you have to live with the fact that you don't have a relationship with your child like you thought you did. All the stuff you would tell people about you being a single mother and all that stuff, once your child reaches a certain age and he's able to think for himself, that relationship ends. So I'm saying, just because a woman has custody doesn't mean that it's over for you and your child. What it means is you have to get away from the banter that these women want to bait you into 50%. They want to bait you into fighting 400. Why? Because they can keep you in court. The idea is take them to court and give them 100 so that they can get out of your life forever. And guess what it'll make them do? They'll get another nigga, which is really what you want them to do.
Yo, facts.
You want them to do it. You want them to do it.
Be a village.
Right. So to me,
I buy the Xbox, he buy the controllers. I'll
so
take the bigger joints.
Right. So
that's my son.
Right. So let these women have their custody. And I know it's weird to say, and I know what I'm saying right now seems very strange. Black Dr. Phil.
I'm gonna have you on once a month. I gotta have you on once a month.
So let these women have child support. And I know what I'm saying is like, I mean, this is the craziest thing I could ever say. You know,
no,
like,
fact.
And I have to reason with people when I say it, because I know a lot of times people are like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna lose, nigga. That's a loss. No, it's actually the biggest gain of your life. And these women don't want to tell you that. They don't want to tell you that giving them full 100% custody, they don't want to do. They want to argue with you. They want to get you angry. 50%.
75.
You're like, 25. I'm fighting for my kids.
Weekends.
I'm fighting.
At least give them to me on the weekend.
Right. So this is the thing. I should never have to fight for kids that are mine. Right? So this is what happens. When you give them 100% custody, guess what happens? They let you see them all the time. They let them stay.
And then nigga say he paying $1,000 a month for child support.
Okay. Hey,
damn.
Okay, well that makes sense.
And nigga Tuna said, I got 6 kids, I only pay $300.
Right, but it depends on your income. So like let's say for instance, okay, the dude paying $1,000, right? If he make $5,000,
this nigga Ace must make I need to do what you do.
If he paying for child support, then but here's
he paying Kodak Black numbers.
but that means that's the income he make, or you on back child support, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
one of the two.
Either one of the two. Either that's what you make, or you on back child support to kind of catch up.
I don't even like me and my mother's child, like I said, me and my mother's child. Me and my child's mother, we never really got into the whole like custody thing. It was always about like, all right, look, this right now we not working. So what can we do? How can we co-parent?
Now are y'all getting along?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we cool. We have our moments. You know what I'm saying?
Have your moments, but for the most part, y'all have a good
for the most part, we cool.
Right. So that's dope, and you know, if you have a good co-parenting relationship and y'all good, y'all ain't tripping, that's cool.
Of course, everything. Maybe we always have our moments.
Yeah, it's gonna be that, but you know, you're gonna have that.
Still, like it's certain things. My guy, it's certain things that like I be looking at a lot of situations, yo.
Yeah.
And like I even tell her, I'm like, yo, I'm more appreciative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even what you just said, like, yo, I never even thought about that. Like,
What's up?
you did all this time using him that you never built a relationship with
Never
your
built
son.
a relationship with your son. And it happens
Like,
all the time. It happens. So a lot of these women,
And it makes sense.
Yeah, because they used to warehousing
Like, it
their
makes
kids to
sense.
get Social Security, get welfare, and they warehouse these kids. So by the time they get grown, the kids be all out of control. They never built a relationship with them. And so then all of a sudden, you know, they say, well, the man wasn't around. Well, that's because you didn't even let the man see him. So now he's trying to build his own life. But the key really is this. The relationship that you build with your child is forever. But guess what? In the beginning, a woman is going to fight you to keep him. Let her. Let her keep him. And you'll see that once she realizes there's no battlefield, she's going to have to be cool with you. The fact that you guys didn't show up in court, at least there is diplomacy. Right? Now, if a woman wants to go to court and she's going hell in a handbasket, the lawyer just sent you the subpoena and all the shit, okay, I'll give you 100% custody right now. What? Yeah. Great. The judge was like, I don't even know why we're here. Why are we here? Why are we even here having this discussion? He's willing. He already gave the you can give child support, all your paperwork up front, without even talking to the mother. So all the paperwork was already in.
Right.
So the judge was like, why are we here?
He's already ahead of the game.
Yeah, he's already agreeing to child support. And you know what it did? She got back to the house, and she didn't call me for a little while. Because she just didn't understand how to attack that. Because there's nothing to attack. There's no battlefield. Now, you know, she called my phone. So what do you want to do with the baby? Let me know when you want me to see him. Yeah. You got full 100% custody.
You have all the control that you want.
That you asked. But
you
guess
asked
what?
For this control.
But guess
so
what? You have all the control without me there. That's what you're mad about.
Yeah.
You have all that control, but you cannot control me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you got a problem with the money, ask the state to give you more, which they're not going to give you, because I report my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we have to start reversing the thinking. It's not a competition. It's not a battle. We have to start giving these women who are going to fight 100% custody, and you'd be surprised at how much they give you back. They'll let you see them for 2 weeks. Well, why can't you just take them for a couple of weeks? Wow, okay. We got getting a little hot over there trying to do it all by yourself, right? You're 100% physical custody.
Ace said she told the course I get paid $50 an hour because I advertise $50 an hour for my studio time.
Oh, man.
$50 times 8 is $400 a day.
Yeah.
$400. Yo, number one, you're well over $100,000 a year. So I see why you paying them.
Yeah, man.
She good. I like her.
She got at you.
She good. That was a good joint.
Yeah,
it be some joints it be some situations. I'd be like, she got you. That was a good joint. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
she got you.
That was clever. That
was
a good
but
joint.
like I said, even this right here, it's like,
damn.
Once again, let me like I just don't, even
but
if
that doesn't get acknowledged. Like that's like, you know what I'm saying?
But even still, like sometimes you have to let the child go. And it's a very hard thing to do. But as a man, you gotta let the child go and build another life. And sometimes they'll come back to you. If they don't, if you know that the child's mother is toxic, it's no point in staying in that, because they're gonna rake you over the coals for 18 years. And the least amount of time I can spend, the least amount of time I can spend doing that. So here's the deal. I'm not mad at it being a woman's world right now. I'm not mad about that. But I will say this. I'm going to reserve the amount of time and energy I spend on women in a relationship. I will reserve that right. Now we still fucking, we still smashing. All that is open. I'm open to that shit. But I'm not. I mean, a relationship is just not warranted right now. And so there are some great women out there, some women that I feel have potential, but potential is not enough. If I see you out there doing your thing, great. I will even help you. I will help you get your shit together. I will help you formulate.
Yo, facts.
I will help you. But guess what?
Stay up all night and build
your kingdom, baby. For you, just on some
I'll
friendship. I'll help you.
Facts.
But one thing, a relationship ain't gonna work for me. It's just not. And sometimes, we have to accept that in certain senses. We got to accept that.
She like the BMs or all BMs. She's like the boss BM. She said 50 an hour studio time, judge. He makes $50 an hour, and his studio
But my
is
question,
24
man,
hours.
Who was that, Ace? God damn. Like how, man,
His studio open 20 hours of the day because
Man,
it's
the
his studio.
man, the judge-
He be up till 3 in the morning.
Man.
And he be there from 9 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Man, the judge did
making
it.
50 an hour.
Yeah, you gotta show. I ain't gonna lie though. When you doing the 1099 shit, you gotta show them statements, fam.
Damn.
Because they'll get at you. And this is the thing.
Damn.
They will regulate their. That's why you gotta go to child support and show your statements. If you don't go to child support,
It's inevitable.
Right? Because if you let them tell it, this is not gonna work. But you show your statements, show what you make, show your bank account statement, show the deposits.
Yeah, stepdads definitely don't matter in court.
You said what?
They saying stepdads don't matter in court. I'm just reading the comments as they're going through. The
Oh,
comments.
okay, yeah.
They have it's crazy because it's a. I don't want to give a cuss. Oh yeah. Oh, so he's saying in some cases you may not want to give up custody if there's already another man in the picture.
But why?
And he's got daughters.
But why?
I don't know.
Like
Maybe
I said, it's like once again, the biggest. And I'm
Just a thought process.
but I'm gonna be
Scary thought
I'm gonna be 100 with you. Now, aside from the children, right? You girls and all that, right? Yo, and I'm gonna keep it up. What do you guys say? A bean? Is that what you guys say?
Yeah, keep it a bean.
Keep it a bean. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it honest with you, right? Women will let a nigga come to the crib, and the child will be on the bed going like this, nigga, and they smashing the bed with the child.
Yo,
Feel me?
Yo, it's wicked
And
out
the
here,
bed, and the child be like this, nigga. The child be like this,
yo.
going like this.
Yup.
Child sleep and shit. You smash it with right there next to the child,
Bad
nigga.
joint, yo.
Straight up, bro. And
Bad
women will
joint.
do this shit, bro. They be over here really being foul, nigga. So this
Bad
the
joint.
thing. So here's the deal.
Bad.
Here's the deal. With that being said, what you are trying to avoid is eventual. If a nigga gonna be at your girl house or at your baby mama house,
He gonna be there.
he gonna smash. And I don't care what you do. You trying to be protective over your child, you're gonna have to send the child back to the child's mother, and she's going to have niggas come through. And sometimes, they'll have a whole.
She got married.
Huh?
Damn, she said, "Fuck you, Ace."
Who said that?
Ace, no, he said his baby mom got married.
Oh yeah,
His baby mom married.
that's good.
Dang, that's a good job.
That's good.
It's a village.
Yes. Let them.
Yeah,
let
that's
them.
a
Yeah.
village right there.
And another thing too, like I said, sometimes
That's
you never
dope.
and you
I need
never.
a village.
So thing is, now let me ask you a question. I want to Ace ask this question though. When she got married, right? Did the child support continue?
yeah,
Because I don't know depending on the state that you're in. Cause
yeah. Philly don't give a fuck about.
yeah, they
that.
don't give a fuck. Okay, so in Cali, if you get married, your child support in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Philly do not give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
but I
Niggas
tell-
in
but-
Philly be broke.
But I tell you like this.
So the probability in
But
PA
I ain't gonna lie, Ace. You gotta push your statements to the child support offices, fam.
Oh
'Cause
shit, he said it started when she got married.
I would say this though,
Damn.
but I think Ace should just my opinion on that situation, Ace. I think you should, let them know what your current money that you make is. You gotta have a separate account with your own personal money that shows what you make each month. And once you get the recalculations, they will adjust your payments. That's the thing. And if you allow them to keep dinging you for $1,000, like it'll never go away. But just don't be afraid to talk to these white folks. Just let them know that these are my adjusted payments, and let them know that you need to adjust your payments because I'm not making as much as I used to. Here's 6 months worth of payments that do not equal out to the $50 that she's talking about.
Oh, he said he in the process of all that now.
Yeah, good looking. That's a good.
That's
What
good
you
stuff.
say? You say that's a good John. Is that what
Yeah,
you
that's
say?
a good job.
Yeah.
I see you.
So,
You learning that Philly
Yeah,
slang.
I'm learning.
So look, before we get out of here,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You sent me 3 songs.
I did.
Give me one of them. We're gonna
Okay,
close out
so
on that
this
song and then
is
tell me about
so this is what I want to play right now for you guys. There's a song by this artist named King Ali called Fame.
Mhm.
Okay, before you play it, I want to explain it. Everybody tells me that they want the 90s back. They want to get the 90s feel and the rap and all this stuff back. Well, here's a guy who was influenced by one particular artist. And when we worked on this project, we knew it would be scary because we knew that in order for me to do it, I would have to go back to those old 95 mixes and invigorate this sound. What people don't realize about the artists of those generations is the engineers developed that sound. Right. We spent a lot of time working on it. So this song I'm gonna show you is almost scary, but we wanted to bring back the feeling of those old records. This is a person he's been influenced by, and we didn't want to be afraid to explore it on a production end and on a mixing end. So this song right here is called Fame by King Ali, and I want you guys to hear this.
Let's do it. Tell me where to find you at.
Find me at Hookmaster Jazz, Hookmaster Jaz on Instagram, or Jazz Williams on Facebook. So when you guys listen to this, yes, I want you guys to be confused. Yes, I want you guys to be convicted. And yes, I want you guys to be willing to accept that there is a way to get this done. That's where I'm about. So
I like
King Ali, Fame.
King Ali, Fame. I am your host,
and
County
turn
Travis,
this up.
AKA the Chris Mack Experience, AKA it's okay to like who you like and love who you love, but it ain't everybody's business. CME Morning Show! Oh, there it is.
Yeah, nigga. For the power, for the paper, for the game. At least and less motherfucking importantly,